Okay, all right, a very good afternoon, good morning, and good night, depending where you're watching us from. I know we are live on Twitter, on Facebook, and other channels, depending wherever you're watching us from. I'm the names of Ahave Rogers. Today's interviewer with the Dr. K. Juliet. A lot of programs are taking place. NEMRA's hosted a very big event in Africa. I've seen these people. Our friends are from Germany, others are from Kenya, others are from Canada. People are here enjoying this kind of research, trainer of trainees. So, and we understand you are the managing director of NEMRA. Would like you to let us know who you are as an MD, and such that maybe we proceed from there. Let the audience first know who is Juliet.
Okay, thank you so much, Rogers, and thank you for hosting me. My name is Dr. Juliet Kyayesimira. First of all, I'm a lecturer in the Department of Biological Sciences at Chambogo University.
Okay.
But other than that, I'm a managing director for a big network called Network for Education and Multidisciplinary Research Africa, in short, NEMRA. This network was founded in 2018 by a group of researchers and academicians who found that it was important to mentor and work around with the scholars, early career researchers, especially those who were experiencing slow or low completion rates in terms of finishing their master's, their PhD. So they thought that was a gap which was missing, and these researchers needed someone to understand them, someone to mentor them, someone to provide a platform where they could get skills like capacity building skills to be able to push them to be able to complete their research. So as NEMRA, we are an independent group, a mix of early career, senior academic researchers. We have practitioners, as well as the postgraduate research students who are core to our mission from across several universities. We started in Uganda, went beyond, and now many people are subscribing all over Africa. And we've had a chance for many people to come in and provide tailor-specific trainings.
Okay. Really, it's very interesting. Since it started 2018, now it is 6 years old, 5+.
Yes, we celebrated 5 years last December.
Wow, that's very interesting. So please, wherever you are, you want to do research, you want to go for master's, you want to go for PhD, you want to go for postgraduate, you can join, subscribe to NEMRA. At the end of the day, you benefit from it a lot. And I think there's no terms and conditions, whatever university you're coming from.
Yes.
But I understand you have members, the university that are already members. Other universities, they need to come in and register as well, or those who registered with are enough?
Okay, thank you. On the membership, you can be an individual member as long as you fall in any of the category. Either you are a postgraduate student, you are an early career researcher. Early career researcher is someone who has finished their PhD within the 5 and is like 5 years old with a PhD, and also senior career researchers or practitioners. So you can be an individual member, or as an institution. For example, Chambogo can subscribe to us as an institution. There is a small membership you pay annually. And when you're an institutional membership, then you have a number of students you can always recommend to participate in any of our activities free of charge. But other than that, also, as an institutional membership, you also tend to benefit from our partnership and different collaboration activities that we have.
Okay. NEMRA, I think, is yet to take on some research institutions in Uganda, because if I've seen some different people of different countries joining, bringing their hands together, sharing experiences and guiding others people are not yet there, it's quite very important. What do you think, not even thinking, what was your target? What could be the objectives of NEMRA all over the world?
Okay, thank you so much, Rogers. Of course, we were target-driven. Our key objectives mainly was to make sure that We do research-related collaboration and networking among like-minded persons. Yes. So we also wanted to make sure that we build capacity. Capacity building was core of especially the postgraduate students, so that would at least increase on the completion rates. Very many people, when it gets to research work, they tend to now go back to square one. They don't know where to start. When you're telling them, write an introduction of your research, get a research topic, the problem statement, they don't know. So mainly we tend to sieve out on the needs of our members, and we carry out capacity building programs to help them to understand deeper. And then we also do mentorship. So we have much a mentee and a mentor, maybe with a senior career researcher who works with, but this person is different from a supervisor. The mentorship programs are unique, so many times people want to confuse them with supervision. A mentor does a totally different person. You as even you can have a mentor in life skills, the person you look out to who has maybe achieved more, whom you can learn on best practices. So there is a whole guideline. Then also we want to produce quality academic research that can inform policy and decision making in our respective countries. The other key thing is to make sure that once we've done this research, we have provided a platform where people can disseminate and increase visibility and, of course, enhance academic outputs.
Okay.
Yes.
That's interesting as well. When did AW what? AWB start? This kind of collaboration. When did you think of it to collaborate with other different people over the globe?
Okay. So AWB is Academic Without Borders.
Academic Without
Yes.
Borders. It
So,
goes beyond.
yes.
It's almost reaching
Yeah.
David.
They have actually worked with several countries across the world, but more so they've been working with higher institutions of learning to make sure that they improve on the quality of research. So we wanted support from them, first of all, to provide this kind of mentorship to be able to improve and increase on our quality of academic research. So when one of our colleagues approached Academic Without Borders, they said the kind of support that was around 2 years ago they could provide was to work with us to be able to develop modules which are tailored to our needs of our academic researchers in Uganda. So with that move, we then carried out a survey among the postgraduate students, trying to establish kind of the needs that they had. So many of them expressed a number of needs. They didn't understand theorization. They didn't understand quite well how to develop a project, how to write grants. Very many things came up. So from the survey, then to scale it down from the survey, then we were able now to develop this program that is mainly targeting at training a trainer. So once we have finished this, the trainers have been trained, now they would start rolling out similar programs in their universities.
So now you mean also because I've been a student today. So your plans, you hope to see me training a given group of what I've learned today.
Exactly.
Okay, that's very interesting as well. So next time I'm going to be in front of the outside as explaining what did you learn about this module? How was it interesting? Tell us experience when I'm in front of there.
Yes.
Great. I get to be there as one time. You as an MD of NEMRA, where do you see NEMRA in the next 5 years?
Wow. This network is a promising and a big network. We envision a network that is going to go beyond even Africa, a network that is continuously going to provide a platform for all people in the academic research to be able to disseminate their research findings through conferences, and we started on this year, and we hope we'll have more of these annual conferences, the multidisciplinary kind of research conferences, our key actually vision and dream next is now to have a journal that is now targeting to publish our researches in that. And why this network is rich is because it brings a network of different universities, and they work together for a common good. So the vision is big, and we hope we'll be able to achieve it with more membership coming in.
Any challenges so far from 2018 up to 2024? Have you experienced some challenges as an NEMRA?
Yeah, of course, as a growing organization, you have to knock on several doors, and you have to get a buy-ins of your idea among the different stakeholders. So it hasn't been easy knocking on several doors. When you knock, someone should open. Some people take long to open. So that's why I would use this opportunity to invite on board several organizations out there, the universities, the different postgraduate students, to come and be part of this network. Let them not shy away. Let them not feel that this is an organization where you should belong. And we have people who have subscribed in as life members. Then the other issue has been, as a growing network, at times we need funds to facilitate our different activities. And we have not yet established that level of being self-sustaining.
Oh, yeah.
So several times we rely on goodwill from few people who come in support. Just like the Academic Without Borders offered themselves to come here and train. They paid their own expenses.
Oh, yeah.
But even then, when their own expenses were paid, we needed now for people who have come together, we needed them to have lunch, to have meals. So
that we've eaten, we've enjoyed.
you've enjoyed, but you need to know where even it came from.
How they were
So it hasn't been easy. So, but we are hopeful on the resource mobilization. As long as there is a will, there is always a way.
Yeah, and that's very true. So also my advice would be maybe to the government itself, because we need to be, especially youth of today, we have to engage ourselves in activities like research. And NEMRA is opening up its door. Wherever you are, you can come, join us. These guys know how to do their researches by duplicating papers. So please, you can find a lot of trainers in NEMRA. At the end of the day, you'll be benefiting. The last question. As an MD, do you have any advice, any information for the career researchers, those who are left outside there?
Thank you very much. I can say, as an early career researcher, postgraduate student out there, I invite you to come and join this beautiful network. It doesn't take a lot to join the network, and there is a lot you will gain from this network. And more so, as you carry out that research, I want you to be self-driven. It's your research. You need to know how the best skills on how well to pattern with others, to network with others. You need to know how best to develop this program, the project, or the research work, the designing. You need to know, after you've carried out the research according to the best practices, there is need to share that information. People out there need to know what you've been studying, what you've been doing. Attend conferences, attend workshops. Need to know also how you can raise your profile, and more so contribute to the community.
Okay.
So as a researcher, our task is not only up to passing the academics. So we need to look beyond and make sure that we target to have excellent research that will transform our societies.
Okay.
I thank you.
And that's very, very nice. So I've liked your last comment that you're not limited to research alone.
Yeah.
And even some other benefits will be enjoyed at one time.
Yes.
And I think my brother here is also, NEMRA, we have younger doctors, please, you can better. So a lot of things are there to be enjoyed. So kindly, do not limit yourself and say no. Because those people in academic salon, no. In the meeting earlier, I talked about the what's it called? Diversity in what?
And inclusion in
And
research.
inclusion, yes. All these
Yes.
things you'll find them in NEMRA.
Yes.
So we appreciate you people. Maybe we shall be updating you for the other events under NEMRA if all goes well. We wish you the very best. People, those who are watching us, wherever you are, from different platforms, from different universities and different countries, we wish you the very lovely day. See you next time. You'll find this program on other different media platforms like the Flashlight Uganda and other medias in this country. A lovely good morning, good night, good evening, wherever you're watching us from. Good day.
Thank you.